The difference between the Pilot Custom Urushi 845 and the Pilot Custom Urushi. I'm gonna put it up. A French brand. The pen that can be colors in a 40 custom. Hey Goodfellas, I am back. I had 2 amazing weeks in Italy. I was in Island Vulcano in Sicily, I was in Taormina, I was in Capri, I went to Positano. My God, I loved it, but now I'm also happy to be back here and to bring you this new video where we're gonna compare these 2 Pilot Custom Urushi, which I think are a total must-have, but we're gonna see a bit their features and so on. Anyway, before we start, I want to show you these new products I have received from Leblon Delienne. Leblon Delienne is a French brand that creates these very cool and iconic Disney characters or Peanut characters. Look at this Snoopy, how cool it is. You can go check these on our website at Style of Soup. They're really cool, they're not even that expensive. And they look marvelous in a cool interior design. You'll put 2 of those. Totally a conversation starter. Anyway, long talked, let's go check out those pilots. As you can see, we have an oversized pen, like a giant almost. And then we have, you know, one that goes a bit in the size of a 146, so a very classic sized pen. Both in Urushi lacquer. You know Urushi is the special lacquer that comes from the lacquer tree in Japan that is taken out by hand, is then mixed to create this very deep black color. It's just pure magic. Custom 845 Urushi is the smaller one. Custom Urushi is the bigger one. First thing we're gonna do in order to understand about what we're talking about, what kind of weights we're talking, we're gonna check the weight of the pen. Let's start with the 845. So the 845 is 27.82 grams, quite a nice weight, not too heavy. Definitely the Urushi lacquering, which gives a bit of weight to it. Now we're gonna check the Custom Urushi. The Custom Urushi is 43.66. That's quite a difference. Not double the weight, but it is a weight that you can actually feel. If you remember, the Design 08 of Autohut, which is a machine-made and metallic pen, is at around 79 grams. So this is a bit the difference you get. Let's uncap the pieces, and I'll tell you something else. We're even gonna dip this in ink and check it out. First thing we can see is the difference of size of these 2 nibs. On one side we have a number 15 nib, and on the other side we have a number 30 nib. So it's almost double the size. On the Custom Urushi you have a broad nib. On the Custom 845 I have a medium nib. They're both very nice, 2-tone with some nice engravings and decoration. On the nib itself you have the yellow gold plated part, and then you have the rhodium plated part. Both of these pieces are being filled by using the special Pilot converter, which you put in the ink and then you just load this way. You can go check my video where I showed you how to fill up a fountain pen. And also the Custom 845 has the same filling mechanism. You can either use cartridges or this converter. So it doesn't have, so just like an Amiki Yukari Royale, it doesn't have a piston filling mechanism. I would say now we should see how they write. To do that, I just realized I have received a package from India, which I haven't opened up yet. And it's from Endless Works, and I think there should be a notebook in here. So let's open it up. Okay, interesting guys. What I have here is a refillable letter journal with Tomo River. Let's check it out. I have no clue what it is. Wow, actually looks very nice. It's very spontaneous, huh? Like everything I do. Okay, so that's how you open it up. And then you have this very nice notebook inside. Endless with dotted 64 pages, Tomo River paper. And then there is also a pen loop, which I'm wondering how I can use it. Oh, that's how it works. So then you close it down. See, this is very nice. It's like a Nabucco leather. It gets older, it gets even nicer with time. And you put it this way with your pen. Pretty cool. Well done, Endless Works. Thanks for sending me this. And I'm gonna put their link down in the description. Go check them out. I mean, they're very nice guys. And I think what they're doing is actually very nice. So you know what we're gonna do? We're going to test this pens directly on this paper. Before we test it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. By leaving a like, I know if you like this type of content, that's gonna help me to create content that you're actually looking forward to. These are pieces I have received here at Style of Zug, and I even had received a Vermillon, but it already left for Qatar. So we're gonna start with the custom 845. I'm just gonna dip it in, I'm not gonna fill it up. Obviously the best way to realize how a pen writes is always by filling it up from the converter. Okay, very smooth, very smooth. I almost don't feel it, but still there is a bit of scratch, which I like, which I think is very Japanese. Don't forget, this is an 18-karat gold nib. I'm gonna test my signature as I always do. Obviously the paper is marvelous too, but a dream to write with, a pen you should have. This pen is priced at around 1,200 Swiss francs, so we're talking about around 1,000 euros in that price range. 1,050 euros. Beautiful, beautiful Urushi pen. A nice size, not too big. Now we go to the monster, a giant, a pen that can be compared to a 149 of Montblanc, that can be compared to a Namiki Ducati Royale, to a Design 08, can be compared to a Pelikan M1000. This is a broad nib now. We're gonna see how the broad nib reacts. So it's extremely smooth, even too smooth for me. Obviously, as I told you already, the paper makes a huge difference. Now, come check out the signature. There's a bit of a scratch. Ink flow is great. Just uses too much ink. Now let's just give it a try also on this one. Stay tuned, because that paper is very smooth the way it goes. That's a bit more structured paper. I'm gonna start with the Pilot 845. I'm not gonna ink it up again. I'm gonna use it as I had it. You see, it's broader here on this paper, but again, it's very smooth, but I can still feel it while I write, and I think that's very cool. Very nice. And now we go with the Custom Urushi. So there is also a feedback when I'm writing. I mean, the feedback of the nib is here, I can hear it, but it's so smooth, I almost have no control, but that's a personal thing. I have a lot of customers who love that. Now let's do the signature part. You see how nicely this comes? Marvelous. At the end, to give you an opinion, guys, these are two must-haves. If you have a 149, if you have a 146, if you're looking for a pen that you can really trust, which is handmade with the Urushi lacquering, which has a great 18-karat gold nib that is never gonna let you down, then you should definitely consider the Pilot Custom Urushi or the Pilot Custom 845 Urushi. You're not gonna be disappointed. It's one of the must of the industry. I'm really happy I had the chance to have them both here. Now I'm gonna ask you Goodfellas to let me know down in the comments if you're more for the custom Urushi, the big one, or the custom 845 Urushi. Thank you so much for watching. On Friday, I'm gonna be at Leblon to check out some of the craziest pieces. So stay tuned because we're gonna check some crazy stuff. See you soon, Goodfellas, and don't forget that together we are changing the game.